How you doing, folks? Bob and Joe here. I'm on my way to the house. It's a little bit chilly. Sitting here and had Subway, yay! Got to watch the weather for a minute. And watch a little bit of Fox, wasn't that important. Dadgum, man, you rubbing that thing up. Got into a conversation yesterday with an old boy. We got discussing the misuse of words. The politicians and the media have been making a heyday off of misusing words. So, for giggles, a buddy of mine I was on the phone with, he looked up a few definitions. Racism. Right there, you can read it for yourself. Positive, you have to. A belief that race is the primary determinant of human traits and capacities, and that the racial differences produce an inherent superiority of a particular race. Really, you ain't got a clue how many times I've been called racist. And I don't think that way at all. Not at all. I don't like Obama, so I'm a racist. I don't like all the illegals coming into the country, so I'm a racist. Really? Huh. Because I don't like people doing shit illegal, and I don't like a president that's dumber than a dog turd. So I'm racist. I beg to differ. I might be a lot of things, but I'm not a racist. It ain't my fault that Obama is a lousy pick for a damn president. Y'all picked him, I didn't. Guarantee you, I didn't vote for him. I had his number down pat. I knew what he was, and none of it had good in it, except good for nothing. Prejudice. The first one ain't got much to do with it. Injury or damage resulting from some judgment or action of another in disregard for one's rights. We ain't in court. Pre-conviction that preconceived judgment or opinion. An adverse opinion or leaning formed without just grounds or before sufficient knowledge. An instant of such judgment or opinion. An irritable attitude of hostility directed against an individual, a group, a race, or their supposed characteristics. See, now I could argue with that one. And actually me and my buddy did. We're all a little bit prejudiced. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. If you're walking down the street, kind of dark and late, and you see a group of people coming towards you, you gonna tell me that you ain't gonna try to figure out if you got trouble heading your way or not? If you tell me no, you're not, then you're either dumber than hell or you're just plumb gullible and a walking victim. Alright, now these people get closer and you can see they got their pants down around their ass. They got some kind of headgear on. They're talking loud. They're being a little bit rough with each other in play. Now what did I just describe? Alright. Go on down the road. You see a half dozen more people. They look like they've been to the movies. Buttoned up shirts. Actually buttoned up, not like mine. All spiffy. Shoes polished. What I just described. Which one are you worried about? Tell the truth. If you're a gazelle in the African plains and you hear a noise over there and you look, you're watching. Now you see movement. That gazelle's being prejudiced because he is looking and forming an opinion without due facts. That's what Webster just said. That's what you was doing with them little gangbangers and the moviegoers. If you're not prejudiced, if you do not look at what's around you and what's happening around you and try to figure out where the danger is coming from, you're not going to live very damn long on the streets in the world that I've been around. You tell me you're going to walk around Chicago, because they're full of love in Chicago, you know. They're just dying to love on you. You gonna tell me you just gonna walk around, blatantly walk around and not worry about who's around where? You're damn fool if you do. You're gonna be watching. You're gonna be prejudiced. You're gonna be trying to prejudge these people. That's what prejudice is. Prejudging. Without known facts. That's the true word of it. I mean, don't blame me, blame Webster. Preconceived judgment or opinion. An adverse opinion or leaning formed without just grounds or before sufficient knowledge. Now them boys with their britches down around their knees, they might not have been gangbangers walking down the streets of Chicago. They might just left a Halloween show, who knows? Maybe they was being a little, well, hush my mouth, but maybe they wasn't really gangbangers. They was wearing a Halloween costume. Or not. Now, bigot. A person who is abstinently or intolerantly devoted to his or her opinions and prejudice, especially one who regards or treats the members of a group as a racial or ethnic group with hatred and intolerance. That'd been old Archie Bunker off of All in the Family. He didn't have a good word to say about nobody, including the women, and there's another fancy name for that. Me and a buddy of mine talk about that. So, you know, your racism, just because I don't like somebody and they happen to be a different color of skin than I, that don't make me racist, and it don't make you racist. If that certain somebody happened to be Obama, it makes you somewhat intelligent. Intelligent enough to know not to like him. Just because I don't like illegals being in my country, it ain't got a damn thing to do with their race. I don't know what race they are. I don't care. But see, the ones that are telling you that you're a hater and a racist, they automatically say that you're talking about Mexicans. Well, why? So they're actually being the racist, the one accusing you, because they automatically say you're talking about Mexicans. Are Mexicans the only illegals that we got in this country? Hell no. Are they the only ones that need to be deported? Hell no. So what makes you automatically say I'm talking about the Mexicans? I'm not. I'm talking about any damn body that's here illegal. I want them out. I don't care what color, race, or nationality, or anything else they are. I want you out. That don't make me a racist. That makes me American, one to protect my country. And there's nothing wrong with that. Despite what the bleeding heart liberals try to tell you, there's nothing wrong with that. I am constantly walking around or watching around me wherever I'm at. I'm aware of my surroundings. I'm aware of who's around my surroundings. I am prejudging the situation. And there's nothing wrong with it. Call me prejudice all you want. Learn the definitions of the words that you are using. You like to throw that bigot out there every once in a while. That must be the new one you learned. Well, you ain't got a clue. You didn't bother to get to know me. You didn't talk to me. You ain't got a clue what my thoughts are about anybody or anything. So you don't know if I think that I'm better than Mexicans. You don't know if I think I'm superior to blacks. You don't know nothing. So you're being prejudiced. You're prejudging me off of what you think, not about what I think, because you don't know me. Only thing you know is I said I don't like Obama. Oh, you're racist. Oh, I'm for closing the border and getting rid of the illegals. Oh, you're racist. Your racist card done got the damn glue rubbed off of, the ink dried up and blowed off. Nobody's buying that stuff no more. Nobody. Absolutely nobody. I have seen more black people on the damn YouTubes and on the internet and on FaceTube that keeps telling you, shut up about the racists. Quit playing the race card. I just laugh. Everybody's tired of it. Hell, you's even calling black people that voted for Trump and stuff, supported Trump, Uncle Tom. Really? Really? Do you even know what Uncle Tom was? No. It was something that you thought was a derogatory name, so you threw it out at them. See, I'm prejudiced. I prejudged that Mountain Dew was going to taste damn good. And I was right. Alright, folks. I ain't going to bug you too long. I just wanted to give you those true definitions. So now when somebody actually starts calling you that stuff again, you can laugh right in their face. They call you prejudice, you want to mess with their head, say, yep, I am, and so are you. You gotta mess with their head. Now, if you want to beat your head against the wall, try to explain to them the definition of being prejudiced. If they call you racist, just ask them, say, do you know the real definition of it? Tell me the definition of racist. Then ask them why they're being a bigot. Well, no, you thought I was prejudiced and racist. That makes you a bigot. Because you obviously think that you are better than I, smarter than I, superior than I, because you already know in your mind what I am. I'm prejudiced and a racist. That makes you a bigot. Now go home and look up bigot. Oh, I'm sorry. Get your phone for dummies and look up bigot. Why not? If they're going to play them games, you might as well play the games and have fun with it. You think I won't? You know what I'm going to tell you? Yes. God loves you. So do I. Y'all have a good evening now. Good night.